right out the gate ask a very tough question. Joe, I don't know what the heck you're thinking. I'm not like most authors. I'm also a publisher. So, the number one thing that I think I love about being in the indie world is the community. I mean, just think about it. Everybody in this community is so quick to jump on and help other indies in the community. So that being said, it's one of those things where if you're falling down on hard times or you're faced with something that just doesn't sit right with you, you can go to the community and ask them, and 9 times out of 10, they are going to know exactly what you're talking about, as well as they're going to know how to help you get through it. I think people should pay attention to, in the one story that I have out currently that's under my name, Fight for the Light, in the Crossroads in the Dark 4 Ghosts anthology, is that we all have inner demons. And we all have to fight our inner demons, and we all have to move past our inner demons. So, that being said, there's not a person on the planet, and if they say they never have, they're lying to you, that hasn't contemplated suicide. That's where that story came from. I have a lot of military brothers. I have a lot of military sisters. I have a lot of people in the military still, in the military in the past, family, friends, that came home really, really messed up. And, I would say that there's not a single person in this world that story is based on, and I'm hoping it helps. I'm still here. I'm still doing it. I wake up every morning in pain. I mean, I'm missing a leg. I've broken a lot of bones, a couple of concussions, ribs, everything. It all hurts. The older you get, the more it hurts. I hope people catch that it is more a confession than a story for me. There's very real aspects to that story that I wrote, and a very few people who are very close to me picked up on it quickly when they read it. So I'm hoping that that's picked up on and it's paid attention to. And yeah. Yeah, I mean, you got to have a little bit of fortune. You got to have a little bit of luck, but you've also got to be able to do the work. And if you're not willing to do the work, then you're never going to be successful. There are exceptions to every rule where say your book falls into the lap of some big time Hollywood producer whose child reads it and absolutely loves it and begs mommy or daddy to fund the movie, and it becomes a household name. But realistically, if you're not willing to do the work, you're not going to get that opportunity. Don't we all fear failure? I don't know too many people that fear being successful, except maybe me, because I don't know what I would do with my life any differently than what I do now. I might have to work even harder. I'm not prepared to be a star. Would I like it? I don't know. I try to lead a more private life, even though I am out there quite a bit on podcasts and doing interviews such as this one and talking to authors and everything else, actors, actresses, producers, TV people, agents, stuff like that. I am out there talking, but that doesn't necessarily mean that I'm a star. Funny story, though, my nephew says that because I only accept friend requests from other people in this industry, in publishing or the movie, TV, series industry, acting industry, and people that are in that particular niche, that I'm a celebrity. And I told him, how the hell do you think I'm a celebrity? He goes, because only a handful of your family members and close personal friends are on your Facebook page. The rest of the people there are authors, actors, actresses, models, photographers, other publishers, agents, stuff like that. And I'm like, yeah, well, being a fan and meeting actors and actresses and authors and stuff, I've always looked at it like they're people too. You know, they may be having a crappy day. They may be having the worst convention or book signing or whatever they're doing. And if you can offer them a laugh, a smile, you know, don't be creepy about stuff. Don't stare them down. You know, just be all out, you know, gracious that you get the opportunity to meet them. It will reflect better on you than it does on anybody around you. Because I mean, I've been to conventions where people just brought in stuff, paid $300, $400, $500 to get crap signed, and the next day it's on eBay. I mean, come on, that's no way to do it, because then you're demoralizing their signature, their work, their fame. You're only in it for the profit. These people are, you know, people that we hold in higher regard. If I was to take, like, I've got autographed pictures of Charisma Carpenter. I've got we got pictures of Tom Welling. We've got lots of pictures of Santiago Cirillo, who's, you know, a very good friend of Kendra's and mine. We've got autographed books from a lot of authors that we're friends with. And I mean, I'm always very humbled that they'll take the time out of their day to sign something for me and give it back to me. I think it's incredible. You can't, you know, if I ever became super famous, super, you know, celebrity status, and I'm sitting at a table with a bunch of books in front of me and somebody wants me to sign their book, I'm not going to charge them to get it signed. They bought the book. You got the royalty off of it. Why the hell are you charging them for your signature too? They came to see you to get that signed, brought it in with them, carried it with them through whatever convention you're in, and it could have been you were in the very back corner and they had to come in, you know, 1,500 yards or 15 acres away to get this thing signed, and then you're going to charge them for the signature too? They waited in line for hours. They brought it with them. I mean, some people come from out of town to see celebrities, if not fly in from out of town to see celebrities. I'm not going to charge them for that, and I would hope that my authors wouldn't charge them for that. They paid a price of admission. Let them get that signature for free. They bought your book. You got royalties off of it. So that should be the end of that. I think that it's a humbling experience. I think that that's what being a fan has taught me, the opportunity to meet a celebrated person in my own life, that somebody that I hold in a higher regard, hold them up here, and they have taken the time out to just pick up a pen and say something nice. And they could have a migraine headache for all you care. I mean, we were at a convention a couple years ago where Sid Haig was there, and he was feeling like crap. You know, he really, really felt really, really bad. He had food poisoning, and I mean, he was the poor guy. He looked like he was on his deathbed, walking around there, just kind of shuffling his feet. Felt really bad. And I walked right up to him. I said, "Sid, if there's anything you need at all, you let me know, and I will make sure you get it." And he stuck his hand out. He shook my hand. He said, "Thank you. I certainly appreciate that." Now, did I have to do that? No. I'm another vendor there with him. I'm, sitting there with him, and, he's feeling like crap. But the convention that we were at didn't have the facility that we were expecting when we got there. He felt really bad. So if I can help him out, I help him out. Now, will he remember that? Probably not. Man meets 1,000 people a day. He probably doesn't remember me from Adam. So that being said, I felt it needed to be said. To, if he needed anything, I'd run out and get it for him. Water, Tylenol, whatever he needed, I'd help him out. But now when we were taking pictures with James Duvall, who was in Donnie Darko and countless other movies, including Gone in 60 Seconds and Independence Day. I mean, fantastic guy. Absolutely fantastic guy. Sid got up, walked up behind Kendra and James, who were, they had their arms around one another taking a picture. He stood up in between them and got in the picture and just smiled. So either he was feeling good or he just wanted to photobomb us. But hey, Mr. Haig wants to be in a picture with somebody, I ain't going to tell him no. So yeah, it's humbling being a fan. And if you become a celebrity in this industry, remember what it was like to be a fan. how nervous you were when you walked up to that person that you hold in higher regard. Because if you don't, you're gonna really screw up your regard for how your fans see you. There are certain celebrities out there that treat their fans like crap, and that word gets around really fast, really, really fast. You can find me very easily chained to my desk right here at Burning Willow Press. I run all the social media for Burning Willow Press. We had a person that was doing that for me, but she had to go and get a day job. So yeah, well, it happens. So yeah, you can find me at Burning Willow Press. On Instagram, that would be at, the ampersand sign. I think that's what it's called, an ampersand. BWPLLC. On Twitter, you can find us at Burning_Willow. You can find us at Burning Willow Press on Facebook. You can find me personally at Edd Sowder on Facebook. I have 2 Instagram accounts, but I can't remember the password, so I can't get in them. And I just run the BWP site now, and that's, what happens. And you can always find our books on Amazon at Burning Willow Press. Just, go in Amazon, search Burning Willow Press. 5-10 pages of books come up. Have fun. Search them, find them, read them. If you want to read anything that I've done, I also do TBK magazine once in a while. That's TBK as in Turner, Bucket, Kobo, whatever. Magazine, all one word, .com. I do word vomit and a rant and rave from time to time. You can find some of that stuff. And I'm typically around. You can usually hit me up with a messenger too if you watch this and you wanted to reach out just to pick my brain a little bit. All right? Thanks, guys. Joe, this was a lot of fun.